I saw not one, but two ghosts in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania in 2006, and here's the story. Here's a quick shot of me and my friends who visited. We are on one of the many haunted battlefields there. Here we are, me in the center in the black, my friend Nick, Andrew, and I forget her name. At the time, we were freshmen in college, and we were going to the University of Delaware, and we drove to Gettysburg because Nick's friend went there, and we were invited for a wild and crazy weekend. Now, already looking at this place, you're like, okay, that's creepy. That's probably haunted. It kind of looks like the Addams Family house. This is the house that we were staying in. It was built in the 1800s. It belonged to a fraternity called Crow, I think, and that's what we were dealing with. So the festivities on Saturday night were disgusting. It was a keg competition. They put a line down the center of the living room with duct tape, put two kegs, one keg on either side, split the frat up in half, and they said whoever finishes the keg first on whichever side wins. I don't know what they win, but they put so a keg on either side, a garbage can on either side, and it was, let me tell you, it was disgusting because you weren't allowed to leave. So people were puking and peeing in the trash cans next to the kegs because that's how committed they were. They were like, we're not going to leave the room. We're going to drink until we finish this keg and be victorious and have bragging rights among our frat brothers. That's an important detail of the story because I was not drunk. I did not drink. I was disgusted by the entire thing, and I just removed myself from the situation. I found myself in a living room far away, and I just posted up on the couch and eventually fell asleep, sober. The next morning, I wake up around 9 a.m., and this is when shit gets creepy. So I was there. The light was coming in, 9 a.m. I'm starting to wake up. My eyes are slowly opening, and at the foot of the couch where I was sleeping, I see a woman and a child. A woman, probably mid-20s. A child couldn't have been more than 7 or 8 years old, both female. The young lady was wearing, the headdress, the 1860s clothing, Civil War era clothing. Same with the child, although I couldn't make out the child's face. I was just fixated on this young lady's face, and she was looking at me and she was smiling, and I don't know why, and she was kind of leaning in a bit towards me, and I nearly lost it. So I immediately shut my eyes in fear and thought of two possible scenarios of what might be happening here. Number one, the frat brothers were fucking with the new guy, and they put a mannequin or two mannequins in the corner to scare me as soon as I wake up. The second scenario was, okay, we're in Civil War territory. There's a reenactment going on nearby, and there's actors from the reenactment somehow had found their way into the living room that I was sleeping in. After having those thoughts, I immediately opened my eyes and I looked to the foot of the couch, and there is nobody there. When I tell you I jumped out of that couch faster than you've ever seen,